Howdy folks, how's it going? Me and Yodel here. Come on over, Yodel. We're going to do a quick lesson for the Cowboy Junkies song, Anniversary Song. That's a great tune, and I think last I looked I didn't see a lesson on YouTube for it, so I figured I'd do a quick run through of that one. So we'll just dive into it here because I don't think I have a lot of space left on my camera here. So the very first chord that you hear, you get like kind of like a little drum intro for it. And the very first chord you hear is like, and that's kind of just like a C power chord, except we're only going to be playing the second, third, and fourth strings on the 5th fret, just those three, so not the first string. We're not playing these bottom two strings on this chord. First string is the C, and then we have this little, alright, so here's what it sounds like. It's going to go. So we have the C, and then this little slidey part, which is the first and second strings on the 8th fret, and that's going to slide up to the 10th fret, and then it's going to get played again on the 8th fret. So we got, alright, and then we have this little F chord. So like that C chord, this is also played on those same 3 strings, except now we have the second string on the 6th fret, and then we have the 3rd string on the 5th fret, and the 4th string on the 7th fret. Just those 3 strings, and that's an F. So we have C, slidey bit, and then the F. C, F. Then eventually you're going to get to a. Alright, that's just the bottom chunk of like a barred G chord. So you're going to have the first and second strings on 3, 3rd string on 4, 4th string on the 5th fret. Then when you add the note, you're going to be adding your pinky to the 1st string on the 5th fret. So you're going to play it as a regular G, then add the pinky, then it adds it again. Alright, so that first, altogether that should sound like C, slidey thing, F, C, F, then this G. And when you go back into this bit, we're going to go to the F chord now, and it's going to go, ever satisfied a gut feeling. So on feeling, we're going to go back to the C for just one strum, and then we're going to play that little slidey thing again. Alright, so coming off that G, that's the F, C, to the F, to the C, and then here we go back to the same G and do the same pinky thing. Alright, so we got the C, slidey thing, F, C, F, we'll throw in the G. So now it's going to go F to C to the F to the C to the G again. Alright, so that brings us up to this next little section, and I'll just run through it real quick and then I'll kind of explain it. It's going to sound like. Alright, so coming off that second time we play the G, yo. Alright, we're gonna go, so that's the 4th string, and it's gonna go open, 4th string at 2, 4th string at 3, and then we're gonna form an F, which is just like that same G shape, except now we're just gonna do it right here. So we got open 2, 3, F. Alright, so to a G here. And right before we go there, I like to hit that 4th string on the 3rd fret, and then hit it again when I get to the G. So it's F to the G. Now we're going to go to a C. And when you walk up to the C, it's just the 5th string open, then at 2, then at 3. Alright? So far we got the F to the G to the C. We have this little, alright, so that's going to start on the 4th string on the 3rd fret, and then go to the 2nd fret, and then open, and now we're going to go to the 5th string on the 3rd fret, and then back to the 4th string open. So that's just, alright, and then right here we're going to form a D minor, which is, you know, the 1st string at 1, 2nd string at 3, 3rd string at 2, then the 4th string open. So we got D minor, walk up, back to the same F, and then back to that C. So again, let me run through that. It's going to go off the G, going to walk up to the F, slide up to the G, to the C, that little walk down bit, D minor, F, and then to the C, back into this bit. The C, slidey thing, F, and then it just plays the 2nd verse there. Alright, so eventually, alright, well after that 2nd verse you're going to go to the G again. And it goes F to the C. Alright. Alright, and then it goes back into this again, I believe. And then the only other part is going to be right here. It's going to go, I don't know how I something like that. So when you get back into this, when after that final, it's going to do this, 2 of those, and then it goes into this change. So this is a B flat, so we're just going to go, yeah, B flat, I don't know how, and that's an F, survive those days. So C on days, before I held your hand, we got an F, I never see that I would be the one. That's an F. Back to the B flat, to admit that the moon and the sun, back to F, shines so much, that's a C, more brighter when, B flat, and then we go up to, this is an E flat, so it's just like this F chord from the very beginning, except now we're going to be on the, right here, we're going to be playing 2nd string on 4, 3rd string on the 3rd fret, and the 4th string on the 5th fret. So a little E flat there. Okay, so it's so much more brighter when, that's on the word seen, right there. Seen through 2 pairs of eyes, back to B flat, and then when seen through just 1, that's the F, and then back. Alright, so let me run through that section again. So we got B flat, flat, the E flat, seen through to B flat, F. As it goes back. And when you end, I just usually end with a full C power chord there. Alright, and that's basically all the parts to the song that you need to learn it, so just kind of stick it all together, and it should be pretty easy to get. Sometimes you write it out on paper and it makes life a lot easier, put the chords over the exact word they change on and stuff. But I hope that helped. Anyways, have a good evening. Thanks for watching. Bye.